watching Warfare by Kevin Williams and putting on my Uggs. It's cold outside. Something I gotta do. I have been selling crystals, candles with crystals in them, because they're pretty, because they were the only thing that people bought from me, because whatever. I never used them. I'll put them in light. I thought that worked. But immediately when I started, I knew something not right about this. So I emptied these bins into here. Okay, I'm at the trash can. Okay, so update. I found these rings that I'm about to throw out, and this candle. I often would burn my candles, you know, my crystal candles. So this could have crystals in it, and I just decided not to check and just throw it away. I think this is the only one over here like that, because apart from, wait, perfect. Here's another one. It's gotta go. It almost feels gross to have. It's still here. This is like the junk area in my neighborhood. But yeah, this is what I'm putting in here. There's something to show y'all everywhere. Like, so many. Look at that. I even threw away the flowers. It all had to go. I was just driving back, and I just feel this sense of relief, like in my chest. I was just like, I feel so okay. Like, wow, it's amazing. Like, I never felt any emotion from those stones when I would have them, but removing them from my house is a wave of emotion, like in my chest. I feel emotion in my chest of it not being here further. And it's amazing how the devil will show up without you noticing. And then when you remove it, you really notice. Like, I feel like a release. And I feel like the devil can make you do things without you thinking he did it. So the fact that I caught this before I physically saw negative in my life is just blessing, because I can only imagine what would have happened to me this year if I kept selling crystals and lying about crystals and encouraging crystals. Yeah, my lash coming off. My lash is like, girl. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is amazing. I feel amazing. I feel fearless. I feel like nothing matters. Nothing I was worried about. Like, this morning I was struggling with fear. Yesterday I was struggling with fear of like, I don't have a job. I sell ebooks. I have to restart my candle business. But now I'm like, that's not what God said. God said, if you trust me, I'll lead you to abundance. So I don't have anything to worry about. All I have is work to do on my habits and how I give to others. Giving and then loving yourself help you with abundance. Like, even I was buying stuff offline. Like, I was going to buy this dark sports fitness stuff, but it had like skulls on it, so I wouldn't buy it. And this ring, like, I want to take it off. It's from Ana Luisa. They sent me this ring, and you don't think about it. You think nothing of it. You're just like, oh, pretty ring. It has a snake on it, like a serpent. This is demonic. Things like that. Like, and then it has like the moon and the stars on it. This is like all cheap, demonic crap. It's crazy how many things I have that aren't of God, that you overlook it. You just think, oh, whatever. You know, like, whatever. It's not, it doesn't say the devil, but it is. Like, what? Okay, guys, so it's been a week since I posted that video on my decision to stop selling crystal candles and the magnitude of support. Like, I really appreciate every positive comment. It means the world to me. Everybody who's saying that this is a good thing and that abundance is on the way and just happiness is on the way, everything like that. And I'm just so surprised, because if you see my channel, if you watch my channel, you know that I am a very positive person, motivated person, determined person. And I got distracted by something so bad for me, and I wish that I could redo the last year of my YouTube channel. I'm making crystal candle videos. Yes, last year my candle business, I'm making candles, and I'm like called to, because these things are not powerful. What they represent is powerful. The story that they make you tell yourself is powerful. When you're holding a stone, you're saying, I believe that these stones, or I see that these other people have found success with these stones. I think it's going to work for me. And then those people you keep seeing with the stones, they tell a narrative to you about how certain situations occur in your life as it relates to money, love, big goals. They say that these things occur based upon these practices, like on the new moon, or meditating, or subliminal music. All of these little new age teachings that's why it's very important to watch your small habits, because every small habit leads to a big decision. And I'm pretty sure that all of these divination have led me to talk myself out of my career. Like, I was a very good salesperson, and I quit my job because I thought law of attraction, manifesting, would put me as a successful YouTuber. This is the first time I'm saying that. So I'm saying that, and it's not in a pretty edited video. I'm so tired. Like, YouTubers don't talk about that either, how hard YouTube is. Like, you just post and post and post. And obviously I'm not going to stop posting, but it's just something you can't avoid thinking of and vocalizing. Some shit. Just keep posting, and I post videos that I think will help people, and then people say, one or two people are always saying, yeah, this is helpful to me. And I'm like, well, why haven't other people seen it? But then also, because I'm working inside my head as I'm talking to y'all, also, I know for a fact that the way I was praising God wasn't in line with his blessing. So I think that I've had great success on YouTube with impacting others with my knowledge. And I think that if I just continue my faith in God, I couldn't even get to my workout today. I was just crying, thinking like, I can't believe I did this. Like, I cannot believe I spent so much time. I spent so much time going away from God. I'm so sorry.
I don't believe in horoscopes. I don't believe in crystals. I don't believe none of that. I believe in God. I've seen God help me. He triple, quadruple my income. Put me in rooms I don't belong. People are literally looking at me and saying, how are you here? And I don't know either. It's God. I had to pause. She was like, I've seen your resume. Like, she was new to the side of the organization where I am, and she couldn't believe I was there doing that. And I quit, and I can't believe I did that. But going forward, I'm just going to trust God and give to others as much as I can. Because I was in a negative space. I got distracted. It's like as soon as I got a really popular video on YouTube, I went into a crystal store. As soon as I got a really good tech job, I went into a crystal store. And I think that crystal store was my issue, my downfall. So getting, like, this morning I found more crystals because, as you know, I owned a business selling crystals. So it's not like someone who had like 5 little crystals in their room on their window pane or something. No, I had bags upon bags of crystals. And when you finally go to God, you have your intuition. And I'm just searching around my house for random stones, because these are stones. This is a little something easy to lose. I'm just looking for all of them, making sure I find all of them. I found so many. And then something told me to go behind my what's it called, like an organizer in my candle studio, and I found a whole bag of clear quartz, and I threw that out too. Everything is still in my junk. I'm thinking about, I really wish I would have put that stuff in the dumpster, but I put it in the junk area of my neighborhood. You'll see that in this video. But my stories keep going all over the place. I want to be very clear and direct in that I know what I've done is wrong, and I know God. I knew God before I did this. I'm not like this person who just, oh my God, today I decided to open the Bible. No, I've prayed to God in my darkest times, and I've prayed to God in my most amazing times. Like I understand. I honor God. I serve God. I don't serve this world. And it's very important for people to go within and find out what you believe, because this newer age is teaching you to expect that the answers are external and they're in you. The answers are in you. Okay, because I was thinking, like, I feel so bad. I feel like I've wasted time. I messed up these things. But then it's parallel to the fact that I know God, and God is my confidence. God is my motivation. He is my strength. He makes me move forward. He gives me that, because I've seen it. It is so crazy how the enemy will try to slip in a spirit of fear, a spirit of shyness, all of that, all of these factors. Like, he was, I had these crystals, and as the pastor says, the devil can't come in if there's nothing like him there. And if all I'm doing is praying to God and I'm shy, eventually I become confident. But if you're praying to God and you're shy and you keep getting all these opportunities, that shyness will show up and disguise itself as true, when in reality it was just the enemy attacking me. I don't have to be intimidated or shy or feel inadequate. I'm more than capable. I had imposter syndrome. My heart would beat fast when I was in Zoom calls. I'm on Zoom. The devil was like loud on me. Even in an interview I did recently, I had an interview with this amazing company. She believed in me. And I got nervous and I messed up the interview. And I know me. And I know it was because of me. She had all this faith in me. And I fucked up the interview because this is before I even throw out the stones. It was just like I was reviewing how I used to act in corporate America, holding my breath, acting crazy. So now I know, like, that doesn't serve me, and that I have to prepare, pray, and execute. This is so good. Everything that's happening right now is working for my good, and I'm so grateful that this happened in this way. And there's nothing that will ever, because the enemy will try to test you with like angel numbers and horoscopes and like even people. But I just know that I serve God. I just left the gym, y'all. I was having a tough time on the treadmill, crying the whole time, like, or almost crying. There's a lot of people in there. I don't want to cry, but I'm just listening to, oh yes, music. Like, I was listening to a lot of rap music, and rap music is fine, but at times it can create this assumption in your mind as a female that certain things are what you aspire to be. So you start to take pictures of yourself. Like, I would pose my butt in front of the mirror, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like, a lot of things that happen when you consume too much content are outer body. Like, if you consume too much horoscopes, you tend to like believe that's true. It's not. And then like, if you consume too much rap music, you start to like act like you've been in such horrible relationship. I have never been in a horrible relationship. If anything, I'm the problem. Like, I have abandonment, detachment issues, but it had me operating as if I've been in some sort of negative environment. And I think that that's called influence. And so I was watching Chris Brown's concert where it literally says under the influence, and all of these people are influenced by him because of the state of the industry. And I never knew more than now that the industry is created to create influence in the decisions of the people, because I was given a platform for YouTube, and immediately once my channel is at 23,000 people, it's barely a big audience, but it was like crystals, like, and not just getting them in your house and recording it, you're gonna sell them. Like, that's how I feel like the enemy works. I had bags upon bags of crystals. I had feed. And I think that the devil knew that's what it would take to convince me to quit my job. The devil knew that's what it would take to convince me to influence others to sell candles like this. And I don't ever want to do that. And this girl had the audacity to be like, what's your vendor? Like, I'm posting this video saying I threw away everything. She said, what's your vendor for crystals? I'm like, are you kidding? You're missing the point. I don't want to be the point of reference for crystals. I don't know what you support. Whatever you support, I pray for you. I will never judge anybody, but I will not be involved with it personally. And it's not something that I will harm anyone else if they do so, you know? You do you. Someone said that in the comments too. They were like, are you bashing crystals? For my life, yes, but not for yours. If that's something that you could sleep at night with, then do it. But it's interrupting my sleep. Like, last night I was thinking, like, oh my God, I can't believe I've been doing this for so long. I love God. Like, I love God. Strict. Like, every morning I write gratitude to God. Every night I write gratitude to God, because that's who blessed me. So the devil knew he couldn't get that out of me, that action out of me. So he was like, well, maybe I can elicit the spirit of fear of success through making her think that crystals are the only way her YouTube will go off. Crystals are the only way her cannabis will go off. So I ended up doing this because I thought that was the only way I'd become successful. But I refuse to depend on something I don't believe in to become successful. And now I really get that this is going to be a journey for me in terms of getting comfortable with like my new decisions and just trying to play catch up, because I have so much catching up to do. A year of crystals, like, I could never go back to that. Like, that didn't even feel right. And I should have known. Did you all see that video in June, July, when all of my candles fell on the ground? Like, all the crystal candles fell on the ground. That's not like a coincidence. That's just God. He was trying to warn me. He's like, this is a bad idea. And I know God. And you can hear God through what happens to you. He's not like saying words. He's not saying like, go here. He's literally showing you through the fact that you know how to serve God. And so anything that comes against it, he gives you the direction that this is how you serve him, so you know that's not what you do. Like, I know that to serve God is to pray every morning, pray every night, be kind to others, give to others. That's what God wants you to do. And then be patient with others, forgive everyone. And I forgive my family for everything that has happened to me. I just know that God wouldn't want a spirit of fear in my life, and I know I cannot be around those people, so that's fine. This is such a deep video, very unlike anything on my channel. My channel is usually cookie cutter, hey, you want to make a candle? But I'm noticing that, like, I'm just posting these videos and people aren't watching them. So I'm just figuring out, like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this YouTube or recreate another one and just talk about my specific experiences with change behavior and how I've been blessed, or if I want to keep doing YouTube. I'm like at this crazy moment of my life where I think, like, this is good because it's uncomfortable, but I know something good is going to come out of it. So hopefully you guys will just be along with me on this crazy journey. All right, I've got to get out of my car.